15 is 1078 Auburn.
Edgar looked really rough. Field services picked him up. The caller said he'd been laying by the side of his house.
How long has this dog been laying right here?
Well, he laid here yesterday. He laid here. He wouldn't move. Then I see how his paw was damaged.
You see this?
The caller thought he had been hit by a car. I agree that that's a likely cause of his injuries, both with the front paw, with it being what we call degloved, where the tissue is just torn off of it. And then the hip fracture, we see that a lot in dogs that are hit by cars. I feel like he crawled off to the side of the house and just laid there. You know, if someone hadn't called or field services hadn't shown up, I think the outcome would have been dire for him.
It was open, fractured, bones everywhere. It was a mess. He looked very tragic, I'm not gonna lie. He was a tragic little case. He's so cute though.
He was really sad, very sad. So immediately we cleaned up his wounds, gave him a bath. We took x-rays. We knew 2 of his legs were bad and saw that the bones were fractured in his left front paw and he had a fractured left hip. He was quiet because, you know, he'd been through a lot, though he always liked to wag his tail.
That tail,
So
always wagging the tail.
Thump, 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 wagging the tail even while we were cleaning him up.
Yeah, the first time I heard him bark, it was really cool. That's when we know they're getting better, when they start boo-wooing. He never gets upset. He's so sweet, anything. He gets excited to come in here still. He's like, oh, it's time for my bandage change, yay. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But no, he's cool.
He's very tolerant for the things that we do with him and keeps thumping that tail. He's been a really good sport for all this.
He's a good dog.
Most of the care so far has been addressing the wound on his foot. That's been coming along nicely. The plan is to soon do a FHO surgery to address the fractured hip.
I think it's really cool when you have a dog or a cat that you see them come off field services truck and you take care of them in triage and then you take care of them all through everything and then see them get adopted. It's amazing. And if it wasn't for our donors, everyone support, we wouldn't be able to do this. I would never work anywhere else. It's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. To have dogs and cats come in with severe injuries or illness, they don't always turn out as good as Edgar, but I'm glad that we get to give all of them a chance.
Definitely.